Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I just put up another I just did a video and deleted it because I was lip syncing at the end and it wasn't the right words. I'm not kidding. So I didn't put it up. I thought, oh God. So let me try to get back in time. Actually, since then I've turned this light on. It makes for better lounging. I just love Spencer's artwork from when he was little. Look at that. And of course the Lonesome Dove map. And then there's something I picked up at a yard sale. I don't have it hung. You know, I'm still working. It's a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. What was the nature of my last video? First of all, I just think this might freak people out that his head is detachable. But, you know, try to hang on to something. It's just a toy. It's not anything really being cruel. Here, there's his whole body. You happy? I also have a turtle, Franklin, I called him. It's actually Spencer's. Okay. The reason why I'm coming at you is just for something fun and goofy, really. First of all, you know how I love to recommend stuff, but I'm trying not to recommend stuff because sometimes when I recommend stuff, it doesn't turn out for the best, ladies and gentlemen, let's face it. And another thing I noticed that I always do is approach. You know, I approached so-and-so, or maybe I should approach, and that takes me back to a story that happened in Arkansas on a horseback riding vacation. It was just so funny and probably won't make any sense here. So I doubt I'm going to impart the details. But here's what I do recommend. I'm going to recommend, even though, like, I'm not recommending that you look at something or, you know, get into some weird tinfoil hat jazz or check out and see if Paul McCartney was replaced by Fall McCartney. That's kind of interesting, though, ladies and gentlemen, I have to admit. Okay, you notice the background? Am I going to get in trouble that I have music playing? What I've done now, I used to, you know, while working, I used to have on, various talk shows throughout the day. News shows. And I talk really weird, I've noticed. I decided, look, I'm going to use the radio. I'm going to turn on the radio or work in silence or just be alone with myself and enjoy my own company. I don't need to be that informed, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you can basically catch up on what's going on. No need to know every jot, every tittle. Is that the correct saying, jot and tittle? I hope it is. So that's what I've been doing, is enjoying the music of the yesteryear, I guess. It's a local station. I don't know the name of it, but I heard Ain't Even Done With the Night by John Cougar Mellencamp. Or John Cougar. Then he was John Cougar Mellencamp. Now he's just John Mellencamp. I mean, how often can you hear that in life, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, by the way, I'm wearing that shirt. I don't know why I feel that you need to know what I'm wearing. The shirt that I wore the other day underneath this one, I got a little chilly when I went to Mother's. That situation has been handled next door in a delightful way. Everything's fine. We're all singing Kumbaya together. So, meanwhile, I was going through Facebook. Yes, I still have Facebook. I know the government's spying on me. They have my facial recognition. It's a way of social engineering. Yes, I understand all that. But I still have it, and it gives you reminders of something that happened years ago. Well, in my case, 7 years ago, evidently I was into Dancing with the Stars, which cracks me up right now to even say it. But Aunt Liz lived here at the time, and she loved all that jazz, and she drew me into it, and then I started to like it. This is when Bristol Palin was on. And evidently, I made a comment that I was glad so-and-so got pitched off the show. And glad to see Bristol still there. And I said something about, I think all my Facebook friends are rolling their eyes. And so I'm going to sign off. I sent it privately to Judith M. Villeneuve of Maine. I'm not going to post it, even though I feel free to say it here. Because I don't think there's a lot of people on Facebook. Whatever. And she didn't read the whole thing and thought that it was something recent. Oh my God. She said, I was going to give you a lecture about, you know, what the heck's going on with your mind lately or what have you. So this led to another discussion that I'm toying with the idea of not saying it. I said it on the video that I just deleted. But speaking of the Palins, now I want you to keep in mind, I have not kept up with the Palins. I don't know what sins they've committed. I don't know what atrocities they have spoken. I really don't know much about them, but I will say this. And I'm sure that there will be pearl clutching in the crowd because there's a pearl clutcher in every crowd, I've decided. And I can't keep qualifying my comments. This is my opinion. This is my life. This is my sunroom. So, you know, pearls will be clutched, and I just have to deal with it and get on with the day. Right now, if given the chance to go camping with Sarah Palin, I think I would do it. Oh my God, calm down. It's okay. We wouldn't discuss politics. We wouldn't discuss religion. We wouldn't discuss, we would discuss outdoor life, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm confessing to you that right now, if a knock came to the door and it was Sarah Palin and she said, grab your camping equipment, let's go, I'd have to tell her I have to finish my deadline first. But I would camp with Sarah Palin. I think she'd be a fine companion in the camping, in the outdoorsy living scenario, ladies and gentlemen. Now, please, I don't know what she's done. I don't know if she's murdered something from a helicopter lately or whatever that thing was that was going around about her. I just think she'd be fun on a camping trip. Okay? Just so you understand that. I guess that's all. That's my big confession of the day, is I would camp with Sarah Palin. Yep, I would. By the way, having this radio station on has led to some gray cells activating madly and hitting against each other. And I'm coming up with questions for the game this weekend. If it's even... I'm not sure what it's going to be. Remember I mentioned earlier, I'm just not sure in what direction to go, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going in some direction. It might just be sitting there staring at each other, like I said earlier. Okay, I'm done. I have to get back to work. I'm on a slight break now because I'm ahead of the game. Not a tremendous sales week, but not bad. A lot of Thanksgiving greeting stuff. And I have both my meetings typed and turned in. I have my column turned in. My boss is definitely having a coronary at this point. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And